Be a fickle game sometimes. 114 launches, 59 shots on net. You win the special teams battle, you win the face-off dot, you don't win the game. Got to finish. I do know that. So, at the end of the day, very disappointed at the outcome. Especially since I was happy with a lot of things that we did during the course of the play. Usually the end result taints your opinion of everything else. Obviously their goaltender had a pretty good night. Take questions.
You know, John, in a game like that where certainly I look and see the score and I go, oh man, they lost the AIC, but it was hardly embarrassing, you know, 42-8 after 2 periods, you know, the shots. Was it the goalie or was it, you know, was it just not shooting in the right place?
Well, I think we had some pretty good looks. I think we had some pretty good shots. I think it would be disrespectful to Hunter Leisner to say otherwise. Probably disrespectful to our guys, because I think we shot the puck well.
And the 140 where there was 3 in a row with Pereira, Chris Sherry, and Grace Help, you know, right from the slot, and they did big saves.
Yep. Certainly had your scorers with pucks on their stick in the critical area, first or second or third shot opportunities as well. So I can say we certainly generated enough free goals.
Did you feel like there was some times in the games where maybe the energy was down a little bit and it kind of let AIC get back into it, especially after you guys scored that first goal?
No, I didn't feel that on the bench. I don't know if, you know, a lack of maybe crowd noise gave that impression in the stands or in the press box, but on the bench and on the ice, I didn't feel that.
Atlantic Hockey's scored some pretty big wins this year, Holycross, Bentley, and now these guys. What do you think is the reason for that? Is it Gary kind of hinted maybe the gap is closing a little bit on, you know, throughout the leagues?
It'd be hard for me to talk in general. I mean, we've seen 2 teams from that league. I know the first team from that league we saw, I think that loss was on us tonight. You know, I think we did things much better in terms of the process. And again, I think one player can have a big influence in this sport. Tonight is a great indication.
Connor, 59 shots on goal, but you guys end up losing 3-2. Is that about as frustrating as it gets?
Yeah, myself especially, my line, we had a real frustrating game. I mean, he stood on his head. He made some point-blank saves on me 3 or 4 times, and I got to give him credit. He played a great game, and you know, we can't hang our heads and think about this loss, and we got to keep moving and take the positives from it as hard as it is.
As much as their goalie played well, I mean, were there any things that you think you guys could have done better to be able to start finishing a little bit more in the game?
Yeah, we could have finished, I don't even know how many more. We had plenty of chances, plenty of scoring chances, and it's about bearing down, and it's about holding yourself accountable for the opportunities that you do have, and myself especially, is I'm looked to as a guy who can do that, and for me not to do that, I feel as though I failed in that aspect of the game tonight. So it's just something we got to keep working on, practice, and ultimately in the games, and it's just something that needs to get better.
When you guys tied it in the 3rd period, I mean, it kind of got the feeling like you guys are going to maybe start taking over a little bit, but were you kind of surprised with the way AIC kept fighting there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a team's just gonna sit back and let us take the momentum from them, and I think we had momentum for a majority of the game, and they just happened to have a few nice goals there. They executed when they had the opportunity, and they put the puck in the net.
Is it hard now to have, what is it, like 10 days before your next game? It's going to be hard to kind of have to swallow this one for a while.
Yeah, we wish we could get back at it tomorrow night. I mean, I know these guys in the room aren't going to quit, but it's the will to get back at it. It's going to be hard for 10 days at least.